Pleasant good evening to all and welcome to the KFC National Basketball League semi-final action right here on GVD TV. As we see, game has already been in progress. It's an early 3-3 score here for the two teams in the first semi-final, as Soufriere through Linzel has just made a nice jumper to make it a 5-3 lead, 8 minutes 30 seconds as you tune into the defending champion Soufriere Kings. They're going up against Basketball for the Future, bftf, the number 3 seeded team in this year's tournament. 2 versus 3 first semi-final action right here at the Beausejour Indoor Facility. I want to welcome you folks to more basketball action here as the KFC National Basketball League gets into its final stages of this year's tournament. It has been pretty good tournament so far, as we see some pretty good basketball so far in the early goings there. Both teams hitting their strides very early, and it's a 5-5 scoreline. A good showcase of basketball so far to start things. Shot selection has been very good from both teams and equally have been making those buckets to tell in effect, as we see a 3-point shot being attempted here by Sydney, just off the mark, and the ball is rebounded by bftf in the hands of Joshua. He finds his ever inspirational, ever present Ron DeMorville, point guard and also captain of the bftf squad. 3-point shot on the way here by Garrick that just misses, and it's rebounded by Soufriere and Linzel. This game here tonight, the semi-final, is a single game elimination between these two teams. So whoever wins here books their trip to the finals of this year's tournament. Final starts next week, Tuesday, right here at the indoor facility. These two teams played each other earlier on in the season, and it was a win for the Soufriere Kings over bftf. Pretty convincingly at that. So bftf knows it's all to do for them, as they've, since that loss, in fact, they've went on a pretty good streak of wins. But they know that they will need to be on their game to get past the defending champions, the Soufriere Kings. As we see the ball turn over here by Soufriere, and it's up the floor for bftf. Not a good pass there for bftf, as it's in the hands of the Kings, and their big man Jay-Z getting his way through the basket and converting to make it a 7-5 lead for the Soufriere Kings. 6 minutes 7 seconds to go in this one. Offensive rebound here for the bftf squad, as Joshua finds his way into the lane. A nice little floater in the lane. Good basketball for Joshua, youngster number 7. Been playing very well in this year's tournament, and truth be told, it's been the young players for bftf that has been really, making a statement for them in this year's tournament. The likes of Garrick, Joshua, Clitterson, they've been really the backbone, the spine so far for the bftf. Not like traditional years when it's been some of the more senior players in out of Ron DeMorville. But yeah, it's been the youngsters, so we see them doing their thing again so far in the early stages, as we see a 3-point shot attempted by Kimani. That's just off the mark. Rebounded by the new man in the game for the bftf squad, in that of Marcian Calderon. New signing this year, has this nice little assist by Marcian to find again another youngster, Clitterson, for bftf. bftf, I believe, taking their first lead in this one. 9-7 is the score. Foul called. Good call. Blocking foul. players don't quite agree, but it was a good call. Blocking foul on the touch on the baseline, and ball will stay with the Soufriere Kings. Open shot here again for Kimani. He won't miss twice. Oh, he did actually. Surprisingly, he's always so efficient from beyond the arc as he misses this free, and it's a rebound to BFTF. Marcian, first season with BFTF, coming from the Mon Gladiators. Not a good pass for him as the ball gets thrown out of bounds, and it will be back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. Three-point shot on the way for Sydney, misses back iron, and it's rebounded by Joshua for BFTF as he pushes it up the floor, looking for somebody. Ball fake here by Garrick, and he finds his ever-present Ron DeMorville, who makes a nice pass and a big three-shot. Big three-point shot made here again by Joshua. So far being that standout for BFTF, making these threes as he's constantly left open. Three-point shot on the way by Jay-Z with the answer. Jay-Z Saltibus with the answer for the Soufriere Kings. Hot shooting to begin this one. Both teams on fire really with the beyond the arc shooting. 12-10. 3 minutes 42 seconds to go. As we see a nice pass. Not a good floater here by Garrick as he airballs it, and the ball will be back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. It's Clayton with the offensive rebound, and he puts back and makes it good for the Kings. 12-12. Game tied again. 3 minutes 13 seconds to go in this one. Bad pass across the lane here, stolen by Sydney, who takes it all the way and misses, but the offensive rebound is corralled by Kimani, who puts up a three, and he makes it good. Kimani with the three-point shot converts, making it a 15-12 lead for the Soufriere Kings. Joshua with an open three attempt as well. Misses this time. Not able to convert. Ball is in the hands of big Marcian Calderon, who makes it good. 15-14. BFTF down one. Soufriere with the narrow 1-point lead. Three-point shot on the way for Sydney. They left him open. You don't do that. As he makes the three. 18-14. Soufriere Kings now up by 4. 1 minute 58 to go in the first quarter. Another three-point shot on the way for Garrick. Misses everything. And is rebounded now by Soufriere Kings. Clayton with the ball. Good pass by Kimani. He's not able to convert though. And the ball is back in the hands of BFTF. And Ron DeMorville brings it up. 1 minute 30 to go before the end of the first quarter. Floater on the way for BFTF, which misses, as we see a breakout layup here for the Kings. Has a slam dunk here by Jay-Z. Wide open all the way, going all the way to the basket on his own. Fast break opportunity. He converts with the one-handed flush to give his team a 20-14 lead with 1 minute 14 seconds to go. As we see a timeout on the floor by BFTF with 1 minute 14 seconds to go. We will be back with more action in the semi-finals of this one. Soufriere Kings up by 6.
Just a flick of the wrist.
The CPL action lives at KFC as we add an exciting new item to our menu. Introducing the King's Box. The King's Box includes 5 dipping wings undipped, 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular fries, and a 16-ounce soda for only $20. Purchase a King's Box for a chance to win VIP and regular tickets to the King's cricket matches in St. Lucia, KFC vouchers, and other prizes. Participation is simple. Simply sign your name and number on your King's Box receipt and place an entry box provided at all 5 locations. Promotion runs from August 1st to September 16th, 2024. Look out for pop-ups, photo-ops, and memorabilia sign-in from the King's players at selected stores. The T20 action continues with KFC. Purchase a King's Box today and be on your way. KFC, finger licking good.
Yes, into the ground. 6 sixes in an over.
The semis between Soufriere Kings, the current champions of the National League, and Basketball for the Future, bftf. Three-point shot made good here by Ron DeMorville for bftf to cut further the lead. It's down to a 1-point lead, 2019. The score for Soufriere Kings as we have a held ball, but possession stays in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. So they could probably hold for the last 20 seconds of this one. Get the final shot possibly. End the quarter with the lead as they turn the ball over. So it's back in the hands of bftf as we see a lovely pass. Nice pump fake, just off the mark for Garrick, and it will be back in the hands of Soufriere Kings, who tries to put it up before the quarter is ended, but just hits the rim. But the basket is no good, so it will end with a 2019 lead. 2019 in favor of the Soufriere Kings.
The first quarter, Soufriere Kings versus Basketball for the Future with a score of 20-19. The defending champions, Soufriere Kings, in the playoffs once more and ensuring that they try to get back to the finals and perhaps back to back. In the meantime, big up to everybody there right now. Just to remind you, we have some giveaways for you. There's a few questions about our sponsors, and I'll be telling you who our sponsors are. We also have player trivia, where you can win prizes. Don't forget, beyond the semifinals, we'll be having the finals coming up this week. So this is stay tuned for that. We'll be giving you more information. Remember, at halftime we'll be having the $500 prize where you take a free throw, a free layup, free throw, 3-pointer, and a half-court shot. If you do all 4 in a row, you win $500.
And we're back with action in the KFC National Basketball League. Second quarter has just begun. Again, we have a 20-19 lead for Soufriere Kings, defending champions, up by 1 to start the second quarter. As they bring the ball down the floor in the hands of Clayton. Wide open is Jay-Z with a 3-point shot, but he's off the mark and is quickly rebounded and pushed up the floor here by Ron DeMorville. Takes it coast to coast, but he misses. Rebounded here by Clayton, but he misses the putback. but he was also fouled in the process, so he will have 2 free throws coming up. Clitterson being a monster on the board so far for the bftf squad this year. Double digits in rebounds in most of his games, so no surprise that he's on the offensive glass again for them as he tries to give his team the lead with 2 free throws coming up. Makes the first to tie the game at 20 apiece. Second one coming right up. 9:23 to go in the second quarter. As he makes the second as well, so gives his team the 21-20 lead. Few lead changes so far in this game, early goings. Nice feed here for Jay-Z, but he wasn't expecting that pass, didn't seem so. A lovely pass here for Kimani. Jay-Z wasn't quite ready and he misses the basket. Ball is back in the hands of the bftf. 3-point shot on the way for Ron, off the mark. And the ball is back in the hands of Soufriere Kings. They push the ball up the floor. Good play here by Kimani, finding Sydney. Finds Clayton. However, ball goes off the mark, but it will stay for the Soufriere Kings as the officials rule that this ball went off of bftf. 3-point shot on the way for Clayton as he makes it good. 3-point shot by Clayton Williams, giving his team back a 2-point lead, 23-21, with 8 minutes 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Good shooting so far from both teams. Three-point shot attempted here by Paul Hippolyte. Seemed to have been fouled. Referees decided otherwise, so it's ball back with Soufriere Kings. As we have a offensive foul, I think is what was called by the referees on Jay-Z. So it's a violation on Soufriere Kings. Ball will be back in the hands of the bftf squad. As Ron brings it up the floor, gets it out of his hands just for a second, puts it up, not successful, but the ball will be staying with bftf as it went off of the Soufriere big man. As we see the crowd building up nicely for these two games. Not a good pass there by Paul as we see a nice fast break opportunity. Big block here. But the referees call a foul on the back, it may have been. Seemed like it was a clean block, but may have caught him low. Certainly looked like a clean block high. So may have made some contact on the hip or low on the player. 2 free throws coming up for Kimani. Misses the first. Second free throw coming right up. Makes the second. 24-21 is the score here. Ball is in the hands of bftf and Marcian. Pump fake, nice. Not a good pass there by Paul. Should have put that ball up. Should have put that ball up was Paul, but still looking for the foul that he won't get. And it will be possession with the Soufriere Kings as they turn the ball over themselves. So ball back in the hands of BFTF. 7:13 to go. 3-point lead for the defending champions. Paul Hippolyte makes the entry pass, trying to find a big man. Massian called her on again. How many times you've seen that from him over his career? Big man Massian getting it nicely kissed off the backboard, bringing his team within one of the Soufriere Kings. BFTF playing a zone over the Kings, as we see a rebound here for Ron. Goes all the way with it. Oh, put back here by the BFTF team. Don't think that was intentional, but it's 2 points nonetheless. 25-24 as we see timeout call on the floor. 6 minutes 32 seconds to go. BFTF up by 1.
And also, want to say big up to Travel and Leisure, Imagine Solutions, the computer store, Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Time Out Entertainment, MNC Group of Companies, Moccasin, Villa Beach Cottages, Acado, Vibe Radio, Trophy Center Plus, Caribbean Metals Limited, Excel Science Limited, Terrence Mann Complete Player Foundation, Fresh Start, and Top Ranking Electricals.
And we're back with second quarter action here at the Beausejour Indoor Facility. Again, you're tuned in. If you're just joining us, you're tuned in to action in the KFC National Basketball League semi-final action, game 1 between the Soufriere Kings and the BFTF squad. 25-24, BFTF just taking the lead again, up by 1. After that put back by Wesley for BFTF, just checked in. As we see a 3-point shot attempted by Paul. Misses back eye, and Sydney quickly brings it up. Gets it to his point guard. Gets it through to Clayton, who gives it back to Kimani. 3-point shot attempted is off the mark. And it's still stays with Soufriere. Passes over to Sydney, who tries a 3-point shot, but that's off the mark. And it's a rebound again for BFTF. Pretty physical down low so far in this one, as we see Ron taking it all the way. Misses off the mark. Fast break opportunity here for them. Soufriere goes all the way and just misses off the mark. But he was fouled, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, people, don't forget at halftime you get yourself
Kimani.
a chance to win $500. Remember, all you have to do is score a free throw, a layup, a free throw, a 3-pointer, and also a half-court shot, and you get to win $500.
Both free throws misses for Kimani, unlike him as well. Usually very efficient on the line, but misses that chance to give his team the lead, as we see a 3-point shot attempted by Ron DeMorville and BFTF, which is off the mark, and the ball will go back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. Kimani doing well to get away from the defense of BFTF, but Ball is in the hands of the ageless wonder, Lindsay LLC for Soufriere Kings, who makes the 3-point bucket good, 27-25. The lead for Soufriere as they've regained the lead, up by 2. The hot shooting from Joshua seems to have cooled down so far. Not a good pass. Good read by Soufriere as the ball is stolen by the Kings. I believe we have a offensive foul, I think was called. Yes, it was an offensive foul called on Soufriere Kings, so it will be ball back to bftf. 27-25, 4 minutes 34 seconds to go before the half. Scoring kind of cooled down in the second quarter. 7 points being scored here so far by 3-point shot is off the mark for Jamil for bftf. As I think we have a foul call on the floor, foul called on Clayton for Soufriere on run as he made his way to the basket, got fouled, and he will get a trip to the line for 2 free throws. 27-25, 4 minutes 13 seconds in this one. One of 2 free throws made by Ron, as we see a nice turnaround jumper there, not good for Sydney, as the ball will it stay with Soufriere? I believe it stays with Soufriere Kings. 27-26. Soufriere still up by 1. Wide open is Lindsay. You don't give him that, but he misses. Oh, fast break opportunity for Ron de Morville and bftf, as we see a 2-handed flush for Ron. He still got those hops. Still got those hops is Ron, as he makes it a 28-27 lead for his bftf squad. 3-point shot on the way, off the mark for Lindsay. Gets a second crack at it, which is also off the mark. Nice pass for him this time, as we see a 2-point bucket made here by the new man in for Soufriere Kings, number 4. Again, another as we see a attempt missed there by the bftf squad. 2 chances and they not able to convert, and the ball is back in the Kings' hands, back with JZ. Good passing, good interior passing, nice pass. Lindsay off the mark, but he is fouled, and he will get a trip at the line for 2 free throws. Good KG affair so far between both teams, as we see substitutions on the way. Clayton coming back in for bftf. Jamil out the game, and Clayton also coming back in for Soufriere Kings. Sydney heads to the bench. BFTF, I will see a shot here by Danvi. That's off the mark, and it's pushed up the floor here by Soufriere Kings, but he misses badly. Ball in, the scramble is back in the hands of Randy Morville with the nice look and go. And it's a basket converted here by Randy Morville, again regaining the lead for his team. 30-29, 2 minutes to go between these two. Lots of lead changes so far in this one. 1 minute 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Good shot here by number 4 so far, coming in and making a very good impression on this one. Good impact for him so far, making 2 buckets, 4 points. Key buckets for him and for his team, of course. 31-30. His team regaining the lead as we see Danby going up. Oh my God, we got a foul here. It seemed to be a clean block for Jay-Z. Again, seemed to have been something low as we have a foul called on him. 2 free throws coming up for BFTF. First free throw is good for Danby St. Marth as we see him getting ready for the second free throw. Opportunity to give his team a 1 point lead, which he makes good. Good free throw shooting for BFTF. 32-31, 1 minute 15 to go in the second quarter. Not a good pass from Linzel, uncharacteristic like for him, as we see Ron going all the way, not able to make the bucket. Seemed like he was fouled, but ball is back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings, where Clayton makes them pay. 33-32. Ron may have tried that move once too many, as he had numbers to make a pass, but not good. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul called on, I believe, Clitterson. So it will be ball in the hands of Soufriere Kings. 33-32 with Soufriere up by 1. Linzel with the jumper, misses. Peterson with the rebound. Looks for a pass, finds Danby. Ball now is in the hands of Ron DeMoville. Seconds to go in this one, and he pulls up for a 3-point shot. Not good, but he gets his own rebound, which he takes in. Floater in the lane, which he makes good. Ron DeMoville. 4 seconds to go before the end of the half. Ball in the hands of the Kings. Clayton with the shot. He misses. And it's halftime here in this one. And it's a narrow 1 point lead for BFTF over the defending champions. Very cagey affair so far between these two teams. Good look for basketball here in St. Lucia. 34-33. We'll be back with more action in the KFC National Basketball League after the halftime interval.
That's what you got to do. Score a free throw. I always forget in the league. Score a layup, a free throw, 3-pointer, and half-court shot. All right, so if you're ready, join me in the middle. We need to do this quick so that we can get the guys to have the space to warm up for the second half. Yeah, people, we're linking up. So we have one man there, yeah? Oh.
I'm feeling hungry, but kinda lazy. Need some KFC, so I'm calling delivery. Same great taste and flavor, delivered to my door. I can't help but comment. This is so convenient. From Rottenham Bay and Shark, Miku Street and County Sack. Say, V4 to remember. We also deliver. WhatsApp KFC delivery 484040. KFC, it's good.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux Fort, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
Metals is here, and somebody's day is about to be made forever! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! Money! Money! Yes, son! Come down! Congratulations, Mr. David Cox. You just won yourself $12,000 in the Caribbean Metals Limited quarterly draw. You too can win. All you gotta do is spend $5,000 or more and shop, build, and win. Caribbean Metals Limited. We've got you covered. Guaranteed.
Listen. Alright. Yeah, you have a whole crowd behind you. So now, right there, right there. You have it. Oh, right there. Send it in the goal. Let's go. Oh, so our last contestant, Liam, for $500, a free throw. Well, unfortunately, nobody won. You get another opportunity. You have one more? Oh, Bob, you? All right, let me see. Now, man, Bob, let's go. All right, now the free throw. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating. Remember, you'll have the opportunity again at the half of the second game in the semifinals competition. One thing up to everybody who's here right now. We have more prizes and giveaways for you. Remember, big up to our sponsors who are definitely making it happen. KFC National Basketball League 2025 semifinals. Right here, winner goes on to the finals where they play a best of 3 and they will become the champions. So in the meantime, yeah man, Karen, you're in the back. We're gonna do a player trivia. So a question, anybody want to answer this one? A player trivia, it's very easy. Once you get the answers, you win a prize, all right? Now Neil, I need you all to bring the prizes for me. Because the people feel like bluffing, all right? So what answers? Sammy, you want to answer the question? Yeah? All right, here's the question. Player trivia, that's from the Basketball for the Future, to Gary George, that's a player, all right? So simple question, does he like fish or chicken? Wrong, chicken. If you get enough, more than enough, I'll still give you the prize. Does he like reading or music? All right, this is correct. Does he like gymming or walking or jogging and gymming? Which one? Does he like gymming or walking or jogging? All right, that's correct. His favorite movie, Rush Hour or Pearl Harbor? Well, it's actually Rush Hour. They give you the answer. But you know what? We're going to give you the prize, yeah? We have a winner right there. We have a winner. You got 2 out of 4. So, yeah, that's 50%. You could win. Yeah. You could win. Yeah. That's a pass. A pass. So, yeah, Neil, bring the prize. Neil. Where the prize then? Where the prize? Neil, where the a whole box. Oh, that's Carolina. All right, once we come to our sponsors, we have a prize in this lap here. Our next question will be from a sponsor. There you go. A nice backpack. Oh, we have thing, man. We have thing. Okay, let's go. All right, yes, before we continue with the trivia. All right. We have a simple question, all right? Who wants to answer? The question is, what does M&C in M&C Home Depot stand for? One answer. Okay. The question again is, what does M&C in M&C Home Depot stand for? Say it again. That's right, Meadville and Chastity. And another question. What 2 colors, you can help her again. What 2 colors are in the M&C Home Depot logo? No, you're wrong. All right, next. Who next? No, that's not the answer. That's not what I said. No. She was close. Very close. You want to answer? Easy. What does M&C stand for in M&C Home Depot? Meadville and Chastity. You're afraid of the mic? Okay, so give me 2 colors in the logo. Yeah. All right, well, you know what? Y'all missed it, so I'm going to give them back their prize. So that's M&C. We're talking about M&C Home Depot. But you still get the prize, there you go. Oh, well, that's what it is, red and blue. All right, people, we continue with the second half in the semifinals between Basketball for the Future and Soufriere Kings.
Exciting stuff back here, folks, as we back with third quarter action. Back with a bang with an and one opportunity for Sydney and Soufriere Kings. Shot made good. He now has a chance to seal it off with the free throw. Which he completes. 40-36 now the score for the Kings as they've quickly taken the lead to start the third quarter. Seem to have just pushed the accelerator a bit for Soufriere Kings. I think we have a foul call here. It seems like a hell ball, but it's a foul called on the floor. Ball will stay with the bftf. Scored 40-36, 8 minutes 35 seconds to go. Jumper in the lane attempted here by Dan V and bftf, but that's off the mark as it quickly goes up the floor here. Oh my God, that must be offensive foul. Oh no, nothing called by the officials as that ball went straight into the chest of bftf. Fast break opportunity not converted for Soufriere, and the ball is back in the hands of bftf. I think we have a turnover on bftf on this one. So the ball will be back in the hands of the Kings. Fast break opportunity here for the Kings as the ball is missed, or the shot is missed rather, by Clayton, and it's seemed to be a collision there between Clayton and Randy Morville as he arrives in pain on the floor. Let's see what's the call gonna be by the officials, because it still seems like the ball will be back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. 7:11 to go. 40-36 is the score for the Soufriere Kings.
For folks just coming in, we're in the third quarter of the first game in the semi-finals between Basketball for the Future and defending champions, Soufriere Kings.
So seems to be a foul on Ron DeMoville. So it is possession back to BFTF as Joshua tries to take it in. Just misses. Kimani brings it up the floor, pulls up for the 3-point shot, which he converts. A big shot by Kimani. Big 3-point bucket made, extending their lead to 7, 43-36. Another shot attempted here by BFTF, which misses wide. And the ball is back in the hands of Soufriere. Linzel attempts a 3-point shot, misses. And the ball is back in the hands of BFTF, down 7-6 in fact. I think they counted that as a 2, not a 3 for Soufriere. Oh my God. Big flush here by Sydney. Big dunk on the break for Sydney. 44-36. They now extended that lead by 8. 5 minutes 58 to go in the third. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more action in the third quarter.
Basketball for the future. Can I hear you? Big up y'all. When you build the quarter in Mission Carnival 2025. Hold on to something.
You see that tent over there? What to do? Leave it. Is that barricade over there? What to do? Leave it. Yo, move from there. Hey, everything go.
Just to let you guys know, the basketball games, the semi-finals being streamed on YouTube live. So I want to say big up to GVD TV. That's DVD TV, right? Yeah, streaming live on YouTube. So you can get the link, guys, and send it for your friends. And let them know the basketball is being streamed. That the semi-finals and the finals will be streamed live currently. I want to say big up to Neil. Definitely giving commentary on the live. And letting people know what's happening right here at the Boston Joe Indoor facility.
And we're back with action in the third quarter. Turnover here for BFTF. Ron DeMoville with the stepping out of bounds. And the ball goes back with the Soufriere Kings. 45-36. Have they now extended the lead to 9 points. The biggest lead of the game for either team. Soufriere in full control so far. 3-point shot also attempted here, but it misses and the ball is rebounded by the Kings, but they stepped out of bounds, so it will be back in the hands of the BFTF as they try to chip into that lead for Soufriere Kings. Still a lot of time in this game, so no need to get nervous or to panic. 5 minutes in the third quarter and still a whole fourth quarter of basketball to play. So there's still a lot of time if they to come back in this game, as we see a 3-point shot attempted by Craig. Misses. Rebounded by Soufriere Kings. Sydney with the ball, passes it nicely to his other big man. But that's off the mark for Jay-Z, not having one of his better games so far in this one. BFTF with the ball. Ron DeMoville back on the floor after that injury early in the third. Marcian with the jumper in the lane as he makes it good. Big man Marcian called the run. Ever present big in the KFC National Basketball League and also for St. Lucia. He's done a fair job, pretty good job representing St. Lucia all formats of the game. 3x3, 5-on-5. As we see another nice basket in the lane for Sydney. It's been his fourth quarter so far. third quarter, 47-38. His team up by 9. BFTF needs a response in this one. Suffocating defense again from Soufriere as the ball is in the hands of Jay-Z. And we have a foul called on Ron and the BFTF. Free throws coming up for Soufriere Kings. Jay-Z with 2 free throws coming right up.
Yes, people, don't forget, after this game, we have the other semi-final games between Bonte Blazers and Born Gladiators.
Ron DeMoville converting the fast break layup. Soufriere trying to get an attempt at the basket as we see Marcian on the floor. But the game continues. Craig with a 3-point shot coming up, which he makes good. Craig. Duplessis for BFTF, making it a 47-43 lead for 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the third quarter, and an injury to Marcian. He's down.
Yes,
but not out. He's going to be back up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting set for the next game. After this one, we're in the third quarter of the first semifinals between Soufriere Kings versus Bon Basketball for the Future. And the score is 47-43 in favor of Soufriere Kings.
And we're back with third quarter action here, 3 minutes 10 after the injury to Marcian. As we see a and one basket good off the 2-point field goal, and it will be a trip to the free throw line for Jay-Z. Coming alive in the third quarter is Jay-Z, as he had been a bit off in the 2 previous quarters, but showing more signs of promise, much needed for the Soufriere Kings as he converts the free throw, making it a 50-43 lead for the Soufriere Kings, restoring their 7-point lead after that 3-point shot made by Craig from BFTF. Skip pass here by tempted alley hoop was Craig for Clitterson, not converting, and it is dunk made here by Jay-Z, and he was fouled. So he will get a trip to the free throw line after converting the slam dunk. One more free throw coming up for him, 52-43. Opportunity for him to push to a double-digit lead for the Soufriere Kings, the defending champions, looking pretty good in the third quarter. As we have a lane violation called on BFTF, so another free throw will be coming up for Jay-Z and the Soufriere Kings. Makes this one 53-43. Substitutions on the floor. Garrett comes back in the game for BFTF. Craig out. And 10-point leads staying at BFTF. 2 minutes 44 seconds to go before the end of the third. Three-point shot coming up for BFTF, but it is off the mark as we have a interior pass here for Soufriere King, which is off the mark. BFTF quickly up the floor. Ron DeMoville takes it in. Nice lane Not missed, not able to convert, but rebounded by Clitterson. Another offensive rebound for him, which he puts back, and we have three-point shot coming up for Soufriere. Not able to convert was Sydney, and the ball is going to be back in the hands of BFTF. Rondy Morville taking it in. Nice pass, finds Garrick, good pump fake. Seems to be fouled. Okay, now they call the foul. And it will be 2 free throws coming up for BFTF and Garrick.
Want to say a big shout out to Timeout Entertainment covering the National Basketball League, and definitely use social media platform to inform people of what's happening with the KFC National Basketball League. Lio, big up yourself.
Free throw made by BFTF, but another big response there from Kimani, making that 2-point field goal good. Back 55-47, 8-point lead with 1 minute 18 seconds to go. Not a good pass. See an alley-oop attempted here by the Soufriere Kings, off the mark, rebounded by the Kings, but off the mark, and ball will be back in the hands of BFTF. Garrick with a 3-point shot on the way off, but rebounded again by Clitterson. Another offensive rebound for him in this one, keeping his team alive, keeping his team in this one still down by 6, 55-49, as we see 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Another 3-point shot attempted by Kimani. He misses this one. Rebounded by BFTF, and the ball goes up in the hands of Ron. He gets away from 2, takes it in, makes it off the backboard. And BFTF went to sleep on this one as Clayton was able to get the ball all the way from that long pass. Goes up, got fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Clayton. And the Soufriere Kings, 6 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter, but 2 free throws coming up for the Soufriere Kings, 55-51. Kings up by 4 in the third.
To the end of the third quarter, Soufriere Kings with 57.
And we've come to the end of the third, 57-51, Soufriere by 6. All to play for in the fourth quarter. Still anybody's game at this point. 6-point lead in basketball is nothing with, the advent of the 3-point line. So stay tuned with us for the fourth quarter as we take a quick break and be back with more basketball action right here at the Beau Séjour Indoor Facility.
the car. Well, lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car. And you will not jar. 250 square miles is going very fast. Take it to first get. Partner all don't sweat. Bearing don't get. My partner don't get. So you better take.
And we're set for the final quarter in game number 1.
And we're back with action in the fourth quarter. Turnover here by BFTF, but not able to make them pay was Soufriere Kings, as the ball is back in the hands of BFTF. Good block, nothing there, good block. Ball stays in the hands of BFTF. As you see a attempt here by Marcian in the middle, as he got fouled, and he will get a trip to the line for 2 free throws. Seems
Right, yes, people, we want to ask a few questions
timeout on the
quickly.
floor,
Clear
as we
trivia
have 4 fouls
brought to
called
you
on Jay-Z, I believe.
by the St. Lucia, the KFC National Basketball League.
So it's a
Alright,
timeout on the
one
floor. So we're going to
question
take a quick
before
timeout,
we continue.
quick break
We're gonna
here as
ask you
well.
about
We'll
a
be back
player
with
from
more action in the
Soufriere.
fourth quarter just started. 57
All right, so the
51.
player is
Soufriere up by 6.
Didier, and we want to ask you some quick questions. Just answer very, very, very shortly. Okay, what does he like, the rain or the sun? Correct. Tea or coffee? Correct. Beach or pool? Wait, you know that player, man? Mama. Caramel or Chabin? Well, Chabin. So you miss out. See, okay, so you definitely win a prize. Big up you. All right, that's the player Sidney Didier of the Soufriere Kings.
And we're back with more action after the timeout. 2 free throws coming up for Marcian. The first one he makes good. 57-52 is now the score here. Second free throw coming up for Marcian and BFTF. Second one also good for Marcian now. 57-53. Soufriere Kings up by 4. Lots of basketball to play in this one. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Good passing, good interior ball. Oh, nice move to the bucket here by the Kings, but not able to make the bucket, as it's a 4-point lead still for the Kings. Ron DeMorville brings the ball up the floor. Garrick not been a factor yet in this one for BFTF. Has been the player for them in the last 2 games they played in the regular season, but so far been kept quiet by Soufriere, as the ball stays in the hands of BFTF. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Garrick takes a quick jumper. As I think we have a pushing foul on BFTF. So it's going to be possession Soufriere. It's 57-53. Them up by 4. Linzel passes it. 2-man game between him and Kimani, as Kimani shoots the free. Misses, in and out. Interior pass here by Paul to Garrick, which is think a foul call there. Yeah, it was a foul on Garrick. Don't think it will be shooting. I think it's ball on the side. Yes, it is. Ball on the side for BFTF, 57-53. Good pass from Paul. Good finish by Clitterson. They're now down by only 2, 57-55, as they continue to cut and chip into that lead by Soufriere. And they're back in the lead, up by 2. Quick response by Jay-Z. Turnaround jumper is good. 4-point lead restored for Soufriere Kings. Marcian receives the pass. Looks for a player. Good pass. You gotta come to that ball, Clayton. But he has to also push that ball, though. Was Garrick. No look pass from Kimani. Let the blind pass. Good shot. Good shot from Kimani. Allowing the defender to get away from him and made that 3-point basket good. Over the outstretched hands of Paul Hippolyte, as we have a 3-point attempted here by Ron DeMoville. And yeah, it is a foul. But foul right as he rose up to shoot that ball. Contact up. 3 points, I believe. Or 3 shots, rather. At the charity strike coming up for Ron DeMoville and BFTF, 62-55. Soufriere Kings up by 7, and BFTF with a chance to chip into that lead. Of course, stay with us, folks. We got more action coming up in the semi-finals of the KFC National Basketball League. Right after this one, we have the second semi-final between Mon Gladiators and number 1 seeded Bon Terre Blazers. That's uncharacteristic. Like Ron DeMorville, an air ball at the free throw line. Missed the first free throw, now misses the second with an air ball. And the third one comes up. Misses the third as well. So an empty trip to the line was Ron DeMorville. As the ball is in the hands of Soufriere Kings, and Sydney knifes his way through the lane and makes the bucket. Paul takes it in for BFTF off the board, but he misses. 3 versus 1. CD alley-oop attempted here by Kimani. Misses. Hard block here on the other end on Ron DeMorville by Kimani. Sorry, that was Sydney going up there. I don't think Kimani could get that high. But yes, it's exciting and entertaining stuff right now here. End-to-end action between these two. Missed alley-oop dunk on one end, big block on the other. I think we get a chance for us to cool down a bit with a timeout called by BFTF. 64-55, a dejected looking BFTF. Still a lot of basketball to play, so they need to keep their heads up. 9-point lead for Soufriere Kings. 6 minutes, 39 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more action in the KFC National Basketball League semi-finals.
Dig out the sweetness, dig out the sweetness, dig out the sweetness. Eat out the sweetness, eat out the sweetness, eat out the sweetness. Dig it out, 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 dig it out. Eat it out, eat it out, eat it out. Big white people in the day. All right. You know the same thing happen again, guys, sir. Problems in a real life. Yo, real talk. This man serious. He get to me cook well up the yeah. Call him and tell him. Hey.
Don't forget we have drinks and eats on sale. That's right, remember you can go over to the bar, get some eats, get some drinks, because we have more basketball coming for you after this one.
And we're back after the timeout with ball in the hands of BFTF. 4 seconds before. And we see a dunk attempted here again by the Soufriere Kings, J.Z. Salty.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we have drinks on sale. Gary, free for 12. Moccasin, free for 12. Remember, we have eats and all other drinks are here on special, so people go check out the bar and get yourself a drink.
Foul in the process of shooting was Jay-Z. Dunk attempt off the mark, and it will be 2 free throws coming up for him. He might have, I think if he had, pushed a bit, he would have been able to get a clear dunk opportunity, but kind of waited on the player and allowed him to get back in the play to commit a foul. Misses both free throws, and the ball will be a hell ball, I think. Yeah, hell ball. Possession arrow favors the Soufriere Kings, so the ball will remain with the Kings. Nice pass in the lane here again for Jay-Z Saltibus and Soufriere, as we see a foul on the floor. Foul called on Paul, I believe.
Don't forget,
with
coming
a
right
foul.
now is Bonte Blazers versus Modern Gladiators in semifinal number 2.
Two free throws coming up for Jay-Z. Misses the first. Second free throw coming up. I think the foul is called on that attempted rebound, although I think it was a clear grab through for Soufriere over the outstretched hands of BFTF. The referee saw it the other way, and it will be possession back with BFTF. 64-55, 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter. BFTF down by 9 and with ball possession. Danby tries a free for BFTF, which is off the mark. Oh, good attempt to save that pass was Kimani, but it's in the hands of the BFTF. 3-point shot on the way. Misses for BFTF, but it is an offensive rebound for Marcian, which he puts back. 64-57. BFTF down 7. Two-man game between Sydney, who knifes his way through the lane again and gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Sydney DDA for Soufriere Kings. Five minutes, 23 seconds. Soufriere up by 7. Both free throws missed for Soufriere as the ball is back in the hands of Ron DeMorville and BFTF. Joshua takes it in. You need to take that shot, which he missed it. Ball goes back in the hands of the Kings as they take it in. Kimani getting low but misses on that attempt. And it's ball back with PFTF and Ron DeMorville. No look pass is off the mark. And the ball will go back in the hands of the Soufriere Kings. BFTF needs to really regroup in this one. It seems like they've kind of lost their way. You could see their expression is not one that is showing promise of a comeback, as they seem to look very dejected in this one. They need to keep their heads. There's still a lot of basketball to play. They're only down by 7. 4 minutes 20 seconds to go in this one. It's 2 field goals really. 2 3-point field goals. You're back in it.
4 minutes and 21 seconds left.
So they need to keep their head in this one as they get a chance to
57 in favor of the Soufriere Kings.
cut in that lead further with 2 free throws coming up by Joshua. But yeah, at key moments they're failing to make, their free throws, which is very important, especially in a tight game like this one. Free throws, these things make the difference in a win or a loss, as we see another miss. But good heads-up play by Joshua to get his rebound and prevent that ball from going out of bounds by as we have another turnover on the floor here for the BFTF team. Trying to get that ball into Marcian, but unsuccessful, and the ball gets turned over back into the hands of Soufriere as we see a 3-point shot going up here for Linzel. Is off the mark. Ball in the hands of BFTF and Paul Hippolyte sets up the offense. Finds Ron DeMorville. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Heavily guarded by Kimani. 3-point shot on the way here for Craig. I don't think he called glass, but he'll take the 3. 3-point bucket made for BFTF, and Craig keeping his team in it still. 64-60 now the lead. 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go, and a timeout call on the floor by the Soufriere Kings.
All right, we have a timeout.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the final minutes of the fourth quarter. 64-60.
The final quarter.
Soufriere Kings up by 4.
To the finals. Is it Soufriere Kings? Is it basketball for the future? All right, let's go.
And we're back with action in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. You're tuned in, for those joining us late, to the KFC National Basketball League semi-finals. You're watching game 1 of the semi-finals between Soufriere Kings, the defending champions, and BFTF, as I think we have a foul called on
basketball for the future.
Paul Hippolyte. I think it's his 5th foul as well, so he's fouled out of this game. First free throw missed by Kimani. Second free throw coming up, 64-60. Soufriere is up by 1 as he makes the second. 65-60. Soufriere up 5, 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go in this one. And one Randy Mobile with the circus layup, making it good and getting fouled. So he'll get a trip to the free throw line. 65-62 is a score right now. Able to make his free throws. As we saw, he missed 3 of them earlier on. Makes this one, and it's just a 2-point game. That's what I'm saying. A lot of basketball to go still. They could still make a run for this one. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in this game. Shot again on his free throw is Randy Morville. That's 4 free throws that he has missed in the late goings of this one, as we have a out of bounds play, deflection by Ron, and the ball will stay with Soufriere Kings. It's really been a good game here tonight. Very good exhibition of basketball from both teams. Exactly what was needed to start off things in the semi-finals of this competition. As Clitterson is all the way. Turnover on the floor by Clitterson. Traveling is the call by the referee. To the surprise, the chagrin of BFTF, but referee's call is final. 65-62. The ball remains with, or goes to Soufriere Kings, as we have now a turnover by Soufriere. So ball will be back in the hands of BFTF. BFTF really needs to keep their head in the game. I think they're doing too much with, going at the referees. As we have another traveling violation on BFTF.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the final.
Not keeping that composure. And look, we have them not getting back on deep. Got a break with Kimani missing the layup, but again, very, very ill-advised pass with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go for BFTF and Randy Morville. It's very ill-advised. I mean, it's 1v3 with Marcian, the only player down the floor for BFTF, going up against the likes of Jay-Z, and to telling effect, the ball goes off of BFTF and back in the hands of Soufriere Kings. 65-62, 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go in this one. As we see Sydney getting in the lane Not able to convert. It's
1 minute and 52 seconds left.
a foul, I think, called on
the first semi-final
BFTF.
between
so we have two
Soufriere
free throws
Kings
coming up
and
for
Basketball for the Future.
Soufriere
The
Kings.
score 65 to 62.
Timeout on the floor here called by BFTF 65-62. The score here, 1 minute 52 seconds to go. Should be a good one down the stretch. 65-62, just a 3-point lead for the Soufriere Kings. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more action in the KFC National Basketball League. Semi-final number 1, Soufriere, BFTF.
My partner don't get so you better take care and just watch us sit there. Cause a man go scrap your ride and make it fit there. A man buy a Corolla, he have no control over. He stuff like a turnover. What is this problem?
Alright, so we're gonna ask the question quickly. Quick question. Where is the main branch of M&C Home Depot located? Anybody? The main branch of M&C Home Depot. Where is it located? Anybody? You? People time? Yes, you got it right. Okay, you got a prize.
And we're back with action in the fourth quarter. It's 1 minute 52 seconds to go. Soufriere up by 3. Free throw attempt missed by Soufriere Kings. First free throw. Still has a second free throw coming up. Also misses the second, and it's rebounded by BFTF. 3-point lead for Soufriere Kings. As we have a traveling violation on the floor here for BFTF. Traveling called on Rondy Morville. I think it's a good call. I think he did drag his pivot foot. His pivot foot, sorry. And it's another costly turnover by BFTF down the stretch here. 65-62, 1 minute 33 seconds to go in this one. Jay-Z Saltibus with the offensive rebound and gets his way to the bucket. 67-62, 1 minute 25 seconds. BFTF has just missed opportunities to take a further step into the alley hoop is the play here for BFTF, but they're off the mark. Ball stays with BFTF. A 3-point shot is fouled in the process of shooting for BFTF. So free throws coming up for BFTF and Rondy Morville. He's not had a easy attempt at the free throw line so far. He's missed 4 key free throws so far in the second half. But has another trip to free throws, 3 key free throws.
Yeah, people, don't forget.
He would need every single one of them right now to get his team closer to that.
Don't forget, we have some drinks at the bar. Definitely some lovely foods. What do you have for them? I see some pork and chicken and different. Oh, some wings. Definitely, you can get some eats, people. Don't forget, we have drinks on special.
Finally makes a free throw in the second half.
We have drinks on special.
Rondy Morville, 67-63, the lead.
Yo.
Another 2 free throws missed by Ron de Morville. 67-63, 4-point lead. 1 minute to go in this one. Left hand layup attempted here by Kimani off the mark. And the ball is going up the floor.
44 seconds, 4-point game.
By the BFTF team, but it is out of bounds to Soufriere Kings. No foul called here on the floor to the surprise of the BFTF team and also some of the fans. As we see another attempt to the basket here is Kimani fouled in the process, was run on the Soufriere Kings point guard, and 2 free throws coming up for
Game number 2 coming up.
Kimani and Soufriere Kings.
Gladiators. Five-point game. 23 seconds left.
One-handed flush
19 seconds remaining.
should be the exclamation point on this one.
7-point game.
7-point lead for Soufriere Kings. As I see, a 3-point shot attempted by Craig off the mark, and it's 11 seconds to go. 70-63. Seems like we're gonna have our first finalist for this year's tournament. Soufriere Kings up by 7, and they are going to win this one. The first of our 2 semifinals goes to the Soufriere Kings. 70 to 63 over BFTF. Good game of basketball. Both teams played, good basketball throughout the game. Questionable decisions made down the stretch, especially from BFTF. But as we know, we could only ever have one winner, and it is Soufriere that's going to be making yet another trip to the finals, the defending champions. Their number 1 team moving through to the finals as we get ready for the second game between Monte and Mont Gladiators in just a bit. We want to take a quick break and we'll be back with more action right here in the KFC National Basketball League semi-finals. Congratulations to Soufriere booking their spot so far in this year's finals.
Someone going to take the car, and he will not jar. 250 square miles is going very far. Continue to first step, partner all along Soufriere. Very not protected, my partner don't get them. So you better take them, and just watch us hit them. Cause I'm gonna go scrap the ride and it will hit them. When you see that passing, muffle like smoking.
Alright people, we're gonna do some giveaways right now. Remember we're big.
I'm feeling hungry, but kinda lazy. Need some KFC, so I'm calling delivery. Same great taste and flavor, delivered to my door. I can't help but comment, this is so convenient. From Rotany Bay and Shark, Miku Street and Cartisan. Say, before to remember, we also deliver. WhatsApp KFC delivery 4840400. KFC, it's good.
At Palette Pleasure, located OGA Vio 4, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
Metals is here, and somebody's day is about to be made forever! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! Money! Money! Yes, son! Come down! Congratulations, Mr. David Cox. You just won yourself $12,000 in the Caribbean Metals Limited quarterly draw. You too can win. All you gotta do is spend $5,000 or more and shop, build, and win. Caribbean Metals Limited. We've got you covered. Guaranteed.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
I'm feeling hungry, but kinda lazy. Need some KFC, so I'm calling delivery. Same great taste and flavor, delivered to my door. I can't help but comment, this is so convenient. From Rottenay Bay and Shark, Miku Street and Cul-de-sac. Say, before to remember, we also deliver. WhatsApp KFC delivery 484040. KFC, it's good.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux 4, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
Metals is here, and somebody's day is about to be made forever! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! Money! Money! Yes, son! Come down! Congratulations, Mr. David Cox. You just won yourself $12,000 in the Caribbean Metals Limited quarterly draw. You too can win. All you gotta do is spend $5,000 or more and shop, build, and win. Caribbean Metals Limited. We've got you covered. Guaranteed.
Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
I'm feeling hungry, but kinda lazy. Need some KFC, so I'm calling delivery. Same great taste and flavor, delivered to my door. I can't help but comment, this is so convenient. From Rottenham Bay and Shark, Miku Street and Cul-de-sac. Say, before to remember, we also deliver. WhatsApp KFC delivery 4840400. KFC, it's good.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux 4, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer pre-packaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
Metals is here, and somebody's day is about to be made forever! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! David Cox! Money! Yes, sir! Come down! Congratulations, Mr. David Cox. You just won yourself $12,000 in the Caribbean Metals Limited quarterly draw. You too can win. All you gotta do is spend $5,000 or more and shop, build, and win. Caribbean Metals Limited. We've got you covered. Guaranteed.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
I'm feeling hungry, but kinda lazy. Need some KFC, so I'm calling delivery. Same great taste and flavor, delivered to my door. I can't help but comment, this is so convenient. From Rottenham Bay and Shark, Miku Street and Cul-de-sac. Say, before to remember, we also deliver. WhatsApp KFC delivery 4840400. KFC, it's good.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux 4, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event